Joel Embiid and Dwayne Dedmon, and we are running tonight. Sixers have lost 7 straight. The Atlanta Hawks, but the Hawks right now in the midst of doing some serious rebuilding. That is Dedmon.
Sort of like Stella, got a groove back?
Yes.
Dario trying to do the same thing via the starting position.
Well, in fact, he did play.
The success he had last season, and when he fails, a little shorter tempered nowadays, a little bit harder on himself.
And right now, Simmons is on the 6'1" Schroeder. Charge an opportunity here against the second-year forward from Baylor and Taurean Prince. That's Embiid, who was bumped and fouled by.
But I think Ben Simmons, if they're going to play off him and dare him to shoot, fine.
And after a slow start from beyond the arc, Joel Embiid has found his form. One more, no. One more, no. One more again. Simmons finally for Saric. Can they get a bucket out of it? Embiid with a tip. Saric, he'll tee up a 3, and he drains it. Coach Jim Lonham during the pregame said it best. It's a fluid situation, depending on the vibe, depending on matchups. As the Atlanta Hawks, hitting just 1 of their first 6 shots, have it out of the timeout. And Joel Embiid intercedes the second Atlanta turnover. Runs the floor with Saric. How about your 7'2" guy running the break? Second-year guard out of Texas, free agent signing, has come in for Atlanta. Embiid going at it.
Before he put the ball down, love to see him survey the area and then decide to put the dribble down.
Hitting his shots, including his 3-pointers, running the team, creating
sidestep on that one dribble pump fake. Compact move.
Schroeder, and you know what?
Collins looks like his Joel's younger brother out there, doesn't he? Giving up about 50 pounds.
Well, he doesn't care who he is. He's taking him to the hole.
Indeed.
Here in the first, that would be Isaiah Taylor.
He had an avenue right to the bucket.
Taylor, 6'3", 170, is
2 playmakers out there. He feels that makes up for it.
Embiid taking the rookie Collins to the weight room, and he will go to the line.
Point of emphasis there that you can see what he's trying to do, Mark.
2.5 years with the Orlando Magic, one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA. And that would be Isaiah Taylor. And Wawa Cabarro, DeAndre Bembry, the St. Joe's product, Miles Plumlee, those guys would probably see some minutes. Dedmon is fouled to get 1 more at the line.
Joe's product on the bench, recovering from wrist injury. Told me he'd be back in 3 to 4 weeks.
They've managed to eat into the Sixer lead, which is now at 6. There they double up on Embiid. Joel now surrounded by Hawks, and he gave it up. Kent Bazemore has come back, replacing Luke Babbitt. And another turnover.
Moments in the first half. You want to build on that.
And give the Hawks some credit. They showed some fight. They're getting blown out early, down by as many as 17. And Embiid with a block on Schroeder. And he wrestles away the miss by Joel. Thinking about his second 3 of the game now.
They know what Brett Brown's sets are.
There's a steal. Embiid lining up Bazemore, and he clobbered him at the rim. Looks at him. Bellinelli, that was for 3. Now with Embiid, Covington for 3. May have rushed it a bit. Embiid, the floorboard. Sixers just looking for that great shot. Look at the unselfishness. Covington for 3. Got it! Bellinelli, a very good 3-point shooter. 0 for 5. There's Embiid launching the 3. Here, the Sixers out of a timeout. They go to a big guy who does to give it up. Saric, it is for 3. Embiid.
Yeah, the lower 48, yes, sir. Alaska and Hawaii, you're on your own.
Taurean Prince, one of the forwards. Mike Muscala, the other.
The screen waving to him. Robert just didn't see him.
DeAndre Bembry among the injured. And some of those playing are banged up. They lost 6 straight after opening the season with a win at Dallas. Covington for 3. Got it. Robert Covington. They're undaunted. Prince denied and fouled by Embiid.
This kid right now wants to get to the cup, Mark.
Yeah, he does, and Embiid tried to block it.
The court right now, he's the reason why they got the ball in the fast break.
Embiid, and
if you're Joel and you face up, you got a mouse in the house. You got to go at him.
yes, you can find tickets for the Warriors.
Sixers with a 1-point lead still, Mark. Very much in this.
Prince denied the combination of Luau, Cabarro, and Embiid.
A rookie. A lot of trust put into him.
Oh, boy. Sixers lost Collins. They were lucky. He didn't field it cleanly. Embiid there to throttle Babbitt underneath.
Here it is again. Sky view. There's the block from behind.
Backstage, and he is ready to come back here in the fourth quarter. Dwayne Dedmon is back in your picture.
He wants that extra dribble and bend having to play through that contact. We're talking about it.
Including Bayless, who's got 11. There is Bellinelli, and the rebound to Embiid. And Embiid is hit. Isaiah Taylor out there with Kent Bazemore.
Was the one that should have been involved. Should have finished it. How about Taylor keeping his dribble alive, too, huh?
Somehow got it to Dedmon there. Quarter for the Atlanta Hawks, and yet the Sixer lead is only at 4. Embiid going in for the hammer. Sixer lead at 4, in spite of the fact that the Hawks are ice cold here in the fourth, again without a bucket in the period. Embiid running the floor, and that time he laid it in for the Sixers.
Weak side has got to be alert. Can't get caught napping.
Embiid faced with a double team. It's a Bayless 3. Yeah, 5 years professionally in Italy. Embiid in no man's land and a foul, meaning no man can deal with that man.
And you can hear the slap from here, but you're going to have to do an awful lot more than that. You can't just scratch him like that. Here it is again. The slap, the finish. Make it count, JoJo. Old-fashioned 3-point play. More evolution of this team, Mark. We talked about executing down the stretch last week in Houston to no avail. In Houston, played well. What will happen here tonight?
Off the ball. The Hawks running all sorts of stuff baseline. And even as we speak, Bellinelli had an opportunity sneaking the previous 2 games. Bellinelli and B trying to time the block. Big bucket now for the Sixers, who have reeled off an 11-2 spurt. Prince, and he's fouled by Embiid and root to the hoop for Joel. It'll be his 4th, trailing by 8.
I'm not recommending that the Sixers don't score. I'm saying that the destiny's in your own hands right now.
Is here now. The Sixers with possession. They can use the better part of the shot clock if they want. Bayless, though, giving it up, and Embiid throwing it down. Embiid getting Dedmon to bite, rolling in and getting 2. Beautifully done by Joel Embiid, who has played a career-high 30 minutes.
Post patience, assessing the defense. Ooh, got one up in the air. Easy 2 for Joe.
They are oohing and eyeing at the replay.